What is the right amount of water to drink when hiking? In this video, I cover the topic of hiking and answer a few important questions, like what is the right amount of water to drink when hiking, how much water to carry when backpacking, how to carry large amounts of water, and more. With that said, I highly recommend that you visit our site and read the full article, where I also list useful items and gear for your next hiking trip. Enjoy the video. How much water should a hiker drink? Even though a person should drink 2 liters or 68 ounces a day, it is highly recommended that you drink much more during the hiking activity. Consume approximately 1 liter or 34 ounces every 2 hours. Drink even if you're not thirsty at the moment. Constantly sip in order to be properly hydrated. The amount, of course, depends on the conditions of the hike. For instance, rougher terrain forces you to exert more effort, so you can probably drink more water to compensate. High temperatures are another factor that must be taken into consideration. You can still drink 1 liter per 2 hours at moderate temperatures, but no less than that. On the other hand, hot weather makes you sweat more and lose more liquid, so you will need to replenish it faster. Please keep in mind that you will sweat and lose liquids even during the coldest of weathers. You might not feel hot and fool yourself into thinking that you don't need to drink. Don't be lulled into this misconception. Keep drinking even during the autumn and winter hikes. Consider drinking something hot. You will feel warmer as well as replenish the lost water. And always remember that water is the best hydration drink for hiking, so don't experiment with any other substitutions. The same goes for hiking at high altitudes. Sensation of thirst is less felt at higher treks, and you will need to counteract it with more drinking. Another aspect is the way that you drink. Don't just chug water when you're thirsty. Instead, sip water evenly during the entire hike. This is the best way to absorb it and stay hydrated constantly. Always plan your hike with water on your mind. You will need to calculate the sufficient amount to take with you. You will need to have the right equipment and filters if necessary, and you will always need to look for signs of dehydration. How much water to carry while backpacking? Using a map, estimate the length of your planned hike. Divide the distance by an average walking speed, about 3 miles per hour or 5 kilometers per hour. This is how many hours you will be hiking on this day. Now, multiply the hours by the recommended amount of water per hour and you have your answer. For instance, if you plan to hike for 12 miles, that's 4 hours or 12 liters. If you aren't fully sure about that amount, just bring more. It's better to carry extra water that gets stranded high and dry, literally. In fact, in your very first hike, bring double the amount you've calculated using the method I've just described. This will give you a good estimate for future hikes. How to carry large amounts of water. There are easy common solutions. You can even purchase any of them online for the lowest possible prices. 1. Water bottle. It's durable and widely available. You can easily store it in your backpack. However, a bottle tends to be on the heavy and bulky side. 2. Collapsible bottle. An improvement to the regular bottle. They are very compact and light, although can be less durable. 3. Bladder, Reservoir, Hydration Pack. These are actually a superb solution. They come with a hose that you can see through on the go, just as recommended. The hose on your shoulder will constantly remind you to drink. The only disadvantage is it's hard to know how much water you have left, which is why many people still prefer the transparent bottles. Any of these can serve you just fine, as long as you will always have water within your reach. If you go with a bottle and not the reservoir with a hose, make sure you can pull it out easily without fumbling with the backpack zipper. Ideally, you should store the bottle in the side mesh pocket of your backpack or the waist belt. Can I refill water on the hike? Whichever solution you choose, they all can be refilled on the hike. We have an extensive article on our blog that explains what water you should drink during the hike and how you can filter it. Refilling water on the go can greatly extend your hike, so plan it according to the bodies of water you can encounter along the way. As far as filtering methods are concerned, it is understandable that not all of them fit a short hike. Unless your journey lasts for days, nobody expects you to use such time-consuming methods as UV water purification, reserve osmosis, distillation, desalination, and so on. Boiling might take less time, but it requires making a campfire, which exceeds the purpose of a simple 3 to 4 hours long hike. So if there are reliable water sources on your route, consider the options that don't add much to the time and the weight that you're carrying. Chemical treatment by purifying tablets is quick, they weigh nothing and don't take up place in your backpack. After you fill your bottle from the water source, drop the tablet in and enjoy purified water. In the article on our site, we share other great options you can use in order to purify water on your hiking trip, like the live straw and other useful items, so check them out. What happens if I don't drink enough? When you sweat the fluids out without adequately replenishing them, you will dehydrate. In fact, dehydration begins at the very first moment that you feel thirsty. If you don't drink immediately to refill the lost liquids, you will begin to feel strong thirst, dryness in mouth, and your energy level will start getting lower and lower. If you don't heed the signs, the dehydration symptoms will get even more severe. Splitting headache, feeling of nausea, cramps everywhere, and overall loss of energy until we will be barely able to move on. You can cure all of this by drinking. Check carefully how much water you sip. Make sure you don't fall off the hourly amount of half a liter or more. Also, consider drinking energy or sports drinks in addition to the regular water. They will help you to get back the lost electrolytes and carbohydrates. They leave our body when we exercise and sweat. They include potassium, sodium, magnesium, calcium, all the elements which are important to your body and your performance. Replace the electrolytes with a sports drink and you are good to go, literally. Such a drink can be made by purchasing the necessary tablets or powders and mixing them with water. Is it possible to drink too much water? No, because your body is capable of releasing unused water by triggering the urination mechanism. If you're going to pee a lot while hiking, it is usual and nothing to be concerned or ashamed about. Notice the color of your urine. It's a good hint at the current hydration level. Ideally, your pee should be clear, like the water. A yellow or brown pee and a smaller urine volume are sure signs that you must hydrate immediately. Of course, you should never push these limits either. In some occasions, excessive water drinking can lead to the kidneys being overloaded. As a result, a person can suffer from hydronatremia, an extremely dangerous condition of sodium dilution in blood. The symptoms are similar to dehydration. The solution is simply not to drink too much, but just the right amount. You can also prevent overhydration by adding salt. You can do this by drinking electrolytes-rich sports drink, consuming a salty snack, or using a salt tablet. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed our video, please like it and subscribe to support our channel. For the full article and more information about off-grid living, survival, camping, and much more, please visit our site and enjoy our articles on these and other topics. Have a wonderful day.